This is all about the advantages of outsourcing. For a number of very valid reasons, outsourcing has become a very popular alternative. By having processes such as manufacturing and assembly done in overseas locations. It is initially emerged as a way for companies to cut costs. The costs were much lower. Lower wages and operating costs both contributed with reduced costs. The lower costs were appealing because they greatly improved the profit margins for the companies. Outsourcing is now gaining in popularity for a variety of other reasons. Cost reduction is still a primary advantage. Other elements such as access to industry experts. A larger workforce and more flexible options are being embraced as welcome advantages offered by outsourcing. The original purpose of outsourcing is the reducing costs, and even though it seems to be demonstrated to have other significant advantages, one of the prime advantages is the cost reduction, and it still remains. To complete in-house, companies look to outsource tasks which would be more costly. For instance, a software-related task requiring specialized training. Companies who do not have a staff employee qualified to complete the task that can benefit financially by outsourcing a task. To retain the services of an industry expert on a contractual basis, there may be significant fees required, but the efficiency of this individual will enable him to complete the task much more quickly than it could have been done in-house. It would have had to complete the task and may have taken significantly longer, costing the company more in the long run if the task were not outsourced an in-house employee. In on-call, it also provides the potential for new opportunities for the company. The company is able to go after larger and more specialized types of work with an experts waiting in the wings assist. This is important because in doing this, the company can find themselves enjoying greater prosperity. The larger workforce is still one of the advantages of outsourcing. This is the benefits of enjoying a larger workforce when necessary without the hassle of maintaining a larger staff. In additional employees on a contract basis during times of prosperity, without worrying about having to lay them off or keep them utilized when the surge of work begins to wane through the outsourcing companies. Having a larger workforce is the ability to generate a larger profit. Why is it important? This is because smaller companies can find themselves in a position where they can compete with the larger companies for bigger jobs. This is by outsourcing a portion of the workload. Flexibility is another considerable advantage to outsourcing work, even though the most well-planned projects may suddenly end up behind schedule or under a time crunch due to minor errors, changes in plans, or other incidental activities. Those smaller companies who do not have the resources to compensate for the inevitable mishaps. The companies can take advantages of outsourcing in times of trouble. This is to help them to deal with problems with alienating clients. This is Monica of Synergy.